Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about how listening to others has cost me a lot of money. Let's get started and talk about it. And this is a real eye-opening video, and I definitely wanted to get your response on it. One of the ways, and I used to think that I was super duper frugal, that I didn't spend a lot of money, and the reason why is I was believing what others said about me. And I have a feeling that many of you have believed things about yourself because you've been told it over and over, and maybe it's not even true. And that's kind of what happened with my spending habits. So the first thing is I thought I was super duper frugal because number one, I did extreme couponing when it was really popular. I shopped all the sales. So basically I was always at the stores, you know, and not even always buying things I needed, buying it because it was either sales, clearance, thrift stores, garage sales, you know, it got it free or close to free with the coupon. I just kept buying, and I thought, you know what, even if I was buying things I didn't need, I figured since I was getting a great deal on everything, that meant I was frugal, and that meant I was spending money. Number two, I also thought I was frugal because I didn't go on very many vacations. Number three, I also thought I was really frugal, or people thought I was, because I didn't carry any consumer debt on a credit card. I did, however, have a house payment and a car payment, but I've been told by so many people, everyone has a house payment and car payment. That's just normal. But people thought that, oh, Dawn, it's so great you don't have consumer debt or credit card debt. Well, found out that, you know what? I know a lot of people that don't have car payments or house payments. Number four, I did save money every month. So I just assumed because of that I was living this frugal lifestyle. Number five, in my whole life, I barely ever go out to eat. It's not something I grew up doing. And so I kind of carried that habit into my adult life. And so I didn't really spend much on going out to eat or entertainment. So I just assumed I was frugal. Basically, the one thing I did do, though, is I spent money on all the little things, like the auto ships, online shopping, couponing, and doing couponing costs money. Buying those papers and buying the coupons and all of that did cost me money. Gas getting to and from, and buying all of these items that I didn't need. And so I basically was constantly spending money on all these fabulous deals. And yes, I was frugal in some ways, but I had a lot of little expenses. I had a lot of different auto ships. I paid for a lot of different little services that I was being charged for monthly, and those things added up over time. And I realized, and I know guys, I told you guys this about a year and a half ago or so, I really shaved a lot of stuff off my budget and basically ended up saving over $1,000 a month by making all these drastic changes. You know what I'm finding out by watching YouTube and by some of your wonderful comments is that honestly, one of the biggest ways I'm finding to save money, and this is going to sound like common sense, not to ever leave your house or go on the internet. Now, basically, to just make do with what you have. There's a lot of things you just don't need to buy. A long time ago, somebody made a comment, and it might not seem very kind, but there was truth in this. Hey, you might be able to save more money if you didn't have so much stuff around your house. All those little things add up over time, all those things that you're buying. And that's kind of why I think minimalism is so popular, is people are just making do with what they have and having less, which is creating more peace in their life. And I really think that if I would have done that and didn't have all these auto ships and be out spending all this money on sale items, I probably could have saved even more and had money for more important things that would come up that were more needs, whether it was a home repair you've been putting off for a while, or dental work or things like that you thought you couldn't afford. But if you cut back on some of these other little things, you actually could afford it over time. I think there's many folks out there, and I don't want to assume this, that think that they can't change their budget and they can't cut out anything. But I think if people were to really take a look, I think many of us, I'm not speaking for you, I'm speaking for me, could probably make more changes so that we're able to save more money. Let me know what you guys think. Has anyone ever thought that you were really frugal and you kind of thought you were too, But after watching some of these videos and implementing changes, you realize that you were only tipping the iceberg on some of the frugality. I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. Before signing off, tomorrow's Free and Frugal Friday, and I'm going to tell you products that I go through quickly and show them to you. That's all for now. I love you. I appreciate you. And like always, see you on the next video. Bye-bye.